here this morning. It is so great to be with you. And just a few things I want to be able to let you know. This is like, I feel like I almost need to have a little thing underneath me right now that says, breaking news for Epiphany Lutheran Church. So our COVID-19 task force met this morning, and just based on what we're seeing in terms of numbers and how things are continuing to progress, we want to let you know of some things that are going to start happening. Number one, we're going to remove the last of the tape. So that's one thing to let you know. The last of the tape, we had the tape that got put up because of some of the tape got taken down from 2 funerals that were here yesterday. But we want to also be able to tell you, if you still feel comfortable wearing a mask, I want to encourage you to do so. Masks will be optional at this point. And the other thing that we're going to try to do, as you know, Lent is right around the corner, and I'm going to make an announcement on that in a minute. But we will have our Lenten soup and sandwich suppers at 6 o'clock before our Lent services. That's in a couple of weeks. But just to be able to let you know, we will have soup and sandwiches before the Lent service at 6 o'clock, and with the Lent services at 7. That also is to be able to remind all of you that Lent starts this Wednesday with our Ash Wednesday services. We will have Ash Wednesday services here at 12 and at 7 o'clock with the imposition of ashes and with communion taking place. So we want to make sure to be able to invite you to take part of the Ash Wednesday services. As always, please remember that you can always catch, and we will continue with our devotions that will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you get the email, you will always receive the email copy of the devotion from either Pastor Nahali or myself. You can also join us for that on our Facebook Live group at 7 o'clock, and it's live streamed there, and you can catch that afterwards if you wish. Just a reminder too, please check if you get a hold of the annual report with the directory in that. If you catch that there's a mistake in your address, your phone number, your email address, let us know, and we'll be sending things out on that as time goes on that. Let's see, I'm trying to think, other announcements. Am I missing anything, Pastor? I think that's the main announcements to be able to let you know on that. One thing to be able to let you all know is that one way that you can always participate in God's kingdom is by keeping people in prayer. You know, we have a prayer list that's before you of names that you can lift up. And as Pastor Nahali and I like to always be able to let you know, whether if you know those names, it means something to you. But even if you do not know our arrangement that is in the narthex, that's actually from the funeral service of Nancy Oates, who we had her funeral service here yesterday afternoon at 2 o'clock. That's been a death that's happened since last week, so we want to hold the family and friends of Nancy Oates, Nathaniel and her husband specifically, as we hold them in prayer. And then we received word over here the last couple of days on someone who has meant something very much to this church, but Carol Henley, who had been a member of the church, she died. She had a massive stroke on Monday. She died. She was removed off life support on Thursday and died on Friday. We are going to actually have her service here at Epiphany in 2 weeks on Saturday, March 12th at 2 o'clock. So we want to keep the family